So I am back with my second video. Students, another next topic is unit of memory. As we know that the memory is the place where computer stores all the data. The storage capacity of a is measured in bytes. Now, it is for megabytes is MB, for gigabytes it is GB. So whatever the instruction is given to computer, it is stored in the memory, and there is the unit of the memory is nibble, the group of 4 bits. Now bit, a 0 or 1 is known as bit. Now when these 4 bits group together, it becomes a nibble. When these 8 bits become grouped together, it's become a byte. And 1024 bytes is equal to 1 KB, that is kilobyte. 1024 kilobytes is equal to 1 megabyte. And same here, 1024 megabyte is 1 gigabyte, 1024 gigabyte is 1 terabyte, 1024 terabyte is equal to 1 petabyte. So 1024 is equal to 2 raised to power 10. In last topic, we have discussed about ALU, arithmetic logical unit, for all arithmetic calculation, subtraction, multiplication, division, addition, and logic means to test the various condition greater than, smaller than, equal to. And control unit, it controls all the function. Now basic types of computer based on a principle of operation. Now according to their capability and the cost, we are going to discuss about the different types of computer. One is, first of all, is called analog computer. These types of computer can perform mathematical operations and simultaneously by manipulating and processing the data which provided as input. An analog system works continuous. Is it clear? The result given by these computer is only approximately, since they deal the quantity that vary continuously. We hardly use analog computer these days. We are not using these type of computers. Now the next one is digital computer. A digital computer works on a principle of a binary number system, that is 0 and 1. By counting, comparing, and manipulating these digits, it works and it is faster and it is accurate. Hence the use of this type of computers are increases in the field of design, research, and data processing. Now digital computers are further divided or classified into 2 types of computers. One is general purpose, another one is specific. Now the specific purpose are the computers which are used for some particular purpose, that is ATM. ATM is a specific type of computer. We can withdraw money, we can deposit the money, but we cannot type anything, we cannot take printout from it. And just like an example, it is given over here, programmable washing machine, or we can say microwave is also programmed. Now general purpose, it is used for different types of applications, and they store different programs. For example, we are having a computer at our home. Now the next one is hybrid computer. Hybrid computer is a perfect combination of analog and digital computer. It accepts the analog signals, convert them in a digital, and process in a digital form. They are used for scientific purpose. Now types of computer based on their configuration. A part of these, now the digital computer is again divided into 4 parts: microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer, and supercomputer. So microcomputer is also known as personal computer, our PC that we use. This type of computer use microprocessor, small in size, less cost, and most popular computer among the people. Is it clear? Apple computer use Macintosh operating system, Mac operating system, the desktop computer that use in our school offices, and best example of microcomputer. Let's see some microcomputer that we are using in our daily life is laptop, and notebook. You know about that. Tablet PC, handheld computer, it is a computer with a keyboard, or we can keep a keyboard in our pocket, or we are using is at our in our daily life on a mobile. Embedded system, the smartwatches and other things are the embedded type of system. Now mini computer, it is bigger and the processing speed is much more than the micro computer, and mini computer are better than personal computer. These are for use for various purpose, and mini computers are also used as a servers or web server. And the first mini computer was introduced in the mid of 1960 after IBM Corporation also designed a series of mini AS400 computers. Now mainframe computer. These computers are again bigger than the mini computers, and mainframe computer data process with the high speed, and it is used it can process a vast amount of data, and it is used to store and process vast amount of data. It is used by banks, manufacturer company, mail order, airlines, railways, and these types of computer are used as server. They control the network of various computers. And mainframe computers are IBM S390 mainframe, which can support up to 50,000 users simultaneously. Is it clear? And the fourth largest and the largest is computer is supercomputer, the most powerful and the most expensive, fastest computer. And these computers used for government agencies such as internal revenue system, national weather scheme, national defense agencies. And the example of supercomputers are Cray 1, Cray 2, Control Data Cyber, IBM, and India's supercomputer is Prum computers. Now computer performance. Computer, it is important whether computing device you use work as efficient manner. Now it depends first of all on a speed of a CPU. Is it clear? For example, CPU is a clock speed of 2 GHz, can perform clock cycles per second. The highest speed means fastest task of a computer like complex calculation or moving data from and to the RAM. And the computer performance is also depend upon the RAM. The amount of large RAM is, the processing is fast. Faster CPU means better performance. Complex heavy performance, highly utility system and gaming system need large RAM. If RAM is not large, the speed of computer slows down very rapidly. The next one is hard disk. Hard disk, the size of a speed of a hard disk is also the crucial for computing the device. The faster is the speed, the better is the overall performance. Means it receive the data fast and then send the data very fast. Now the next topic is an overview of communication technology. What are the communication technology are used? Communication in the form of text, voice, and video. The first one is email. Is used to send the message from one system to the another system, one place to the another place, and we can send attachment in the form of pictures, songs, videos, and our data. The next one is text messaging. It is also known as SMS, text messaging, short message services. And after that, one more messaging services is MMS, multimedia messaging system. In text messaging, we can send a limit of 160 characters per message, and we use smartphone. The next one is chatting. Chatting means online chatting, conversation with the people at different location. We can chat with in the form of text chatting. Text chatting means we can send our message, and chat can be either point to point where one can receive and get the message, and it can be in a group communication. The next one is video conferencing. Video conferencing, and it means that computers are connected with the video camera. Images and sound are sent on the internet. It is used for virtual meeting or it is used for video conferencing. Nowadays, Zoom is one of the example of video conferencing. Now people are webinar conferencing, they are using it. The next one is blog. A blog is a word which comes from a word weblog. A blog, the one who creates the blog is called blogger, and the process of creating a blog is called blogging. But there are some of the programs, bloggers, sites which are used. WordPress and Blogger are the most popular blog sites on the internet. The next one is microblogging. Nowadays you have heard about Twitter. Twitter is one of the microblogging software in which we can send a message, and when we blog in it's called tweets, and it restricted up to 280 characters. The next one is a Wikipedia. Wikipedia is use collaborative websites which is user can share or modify content directly on a web browser or web. We can say a Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia. The most popular wiki based website is one of the most widely viewed in the world. The next one is a newsgroup. Newsgroup is a place where people can share their thoughts and one and they can discuss on the topic. Whether you are the user or the subscriber, you can read the newspaper and you can share your ideas to a company or to a group or to the individual. Usenet uses a network news transfer protocol. Another protocol, news network news transfer protocol for this communication. Document and calendar sharing services. This is again a tool by which we can share our documents and calendars and forms, and Google provide many tools with their features such as docs, calendars and forms, and by this we can share our document and calendar. This is the recap of the chapter. Please go through it, students. This is all for the chapter number 1. Have a good day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.